Spring is when duck season opens in Boston, and this is one of the best ways to get an overview of the city as you start off your vacation here. You can hop a duck from 3 different locations. We chose Prudential Center, but there's actually the Museum of Science and the New England Aquarium as well. For more information, be sure to check out the description of the video. We boarded the duck boat. We're in the back row. It's super cool.
Yeah, we're in the back of the duck.
This is the duck cam.
Welcome to Boston Duck Tours.
Here we go, bro. Here we go. Quack, quack. 1886 this firehouse is built. One of the oldest, one of the busiest, okay? To average about 3,000 to 4,000 calls annually. Take a look at the fire engines in the firehouse, okay? You see the tower on the left there? Right there. See that on the right side of the building? That is where they used to hang the cotton hoses to dry. There's Mary Dyer right there on the left. It's sad Mary Dyer. She was a Quaker and a Puritan life. It was 1897, Boston ran its first. There were 15 runners. This here to your left is a memorial to that day that we have to have an anniversary every year, unfortunately.
That horn meant it was time to enter the Charles River and go ducking.
All right, tours over, everybody out.
Really cool. We were rolling up the streets of Boston 1 minute, and now we're like floating.
It dawned on me.
You're gonna get a chance to enter my river, the Charles River. And look, double bridge porn. The Leonard P. Zeckham Bridge can be seen, along with a really cool drawbridge.
This is like the way to see Boston.
That's the steam.
Yeah.
Into water again.
Very cool.
They draw the water in.
Ducks have the unique ability to drive on the street like a bus and then float in the river like a boat. Pretty damn cool. And speaking of cool, check out the viaduct. This is the Leechmere Viaduct.
Neighborhood goes away, I'll tell you why. Because of city government. It's sailing to teach them.
Bridge-born duck
One
style.
of the kids that learned how to scale, his name was Leonard P. Moore. You remember him, Spock from Star Trek? I don't know.
The Longfellow Bridge was originally known as the Cambridge Bridge. This steel rib arch bridge spans the Charles River to connect Boston's Beacon Hill neighborhood with Kendall Square.
Late. It's
Bridge-born.
So they put copper sheets on.
Bridge-born.
In the sheeting, all these sailboats are out of community boat. The hat shell, see the hat shell, the half round object right over there? That's an amphitheater. It's called the hatch, H-A-T-C-H. A lot of people think it's H-A-L-F. Hatch shell, because it is.
You're going to get some outstanding views of the coastline as you travel in the dock.
He was quite a guy. He cast about 80% of the church bells here in Boston. Silversmith, Coppersmith, Founding Father.
The fleet consists of 28 duck tour buses. After our floating in the Charles River, it was about time to, well, come out. About to come back out of the river.
You know, they were doing surgeries. They weren't doing
coming out of the river.
Actually, hello, the richest lady in Boston, right? That duck every day. So fortunate. No. So yeah, check out the Ether Dome. The Ether money goes to the Ether Dome and the Ether Time. So in case you kids are wondering what happened to the wheels on the duck, you know the song. The wheels on the duck go around and round. Where was Mr. Mellon, you might say? He would have been where everybody knows his name. You had the Cheers. What was it, last week, 93 was the last episode. Second longest running sitcom behind Seinfeld. Campers all around here, averaging campers. Andy's got a heck of a lot to look at. That's why we don't chat to the driver. We just don't want to have him distracted. Okay?
So cool, man.
And these here, you guys are entitled to handle that, right? We win a lot of stuff here. Here we go, bro. Here we go.
Quack, quack.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
Quackers. Hello, quackers.
Subscribe, click that notification bell, and we'll see you next time.